Step number 2. There she is, Alexandra.
Oh, yay!
She's still figuring out tech.
Hey everyone.
Hey.
Good morning.
Hello. Good morning to you. So we are ready to start.
Evening for you, right?
Evening for me. Yes. Okay, so let's see. What do I need to do? I need to share my window like this. Okay. All right. Okay, so let's see who is going to be the first. Kenny, you are the first. Okay, thank you. I'm going to accept your challenge. And we can start. All right. So, thank you and good luck.
Good luck.
Thank you. Okay. All right, all right. Okay, let's go. So, I started my stream, I started my call in school. I started my 2 streams. Hello, Frank. Hello, hello. How are you? I see you on YouTube. What is happening on Twitch? On Twitch. Hello, Frank on Twitch. Good morning. Hello, everyone. So, okay. Okay. Let me start the game. All right. Okay, so hi everyone. My name is Alexandra, and today is Sunday, and that means that today I'm going to accept challenges from students from the Russian chess school. And if you are a student and you're watching the stream and you want to play a game, you need to do the following. You need to please go to our school. You will find a very first post in school, live BLITZ with Coach Alexandra. You need to write in the comments, you need to write your chess.com username and send me a challenge. You will find links in this post, in that post in school, 3+2 or 5+5, and we will play a game. Okay? Okay, so I already have a couple of challenges, couple of students waiting for me. So this is my first game. All right. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, so white is thinking. White is thinking. C4. Okay, C2, C4. Yeah, not bad. Not bad. How to play? How to play? Let's take. Queen takes. King h8. Knight takes. Bishop c7. Knight takes. I don't want to exchange my bishop for this knight. I think I better try to keep this bishop. And we'll play bishop c7. Hello, YouTube. Bishop g3. All right, good move. By taking on g3, I mean, I just played one move, I will play one more move, but at the same time, white pawn structure will be slightly damaged, which is probably not a big deal. Or maybe just play knight d5. Knight d5, takes. I think that in general it's fine. Maybe I'll just play knight d5. Knight to d5. We need to put our knight in front of the isolated pawn, right? To create a blockade. Rook to d1, nice. This is actually not a bad knight, I think. Okay, go here. I'm not so sure. The problem is that I played this f6 move, which is not such a bad move maybe, because now I control this e5 square, but at the same time, if I move my bishop, e6 square can become weak. But at the same time, even if what can happen with this e6 square? There is one more thing which I don't like. But after queen b3, I will need to protect my pawn on b7, maybe by playing b6, maybe by playing rook b8. Bishop takes. Queen takes. Is there something I missed, or everything is fine? h3 right now. Okay. Okay, let's go here. a3. Okay, I was not really planning to go to b4, but well, maybe a useful move. Knight c to d2. Okay. Knight c to d2. Так. Okay, let's see. Let's see. At some point I will need to move my knight, maybe even put my rook on d5, or maybe rook d7 and then rook f to d8. Knight e4. Okay, what if I first play bishop g6, attacking the queen? Queen moves probably to b3, to e2. This check is not a problem. Knight e4, knight f4, attacking the queen. Oh well, knight if there will be check. I don't know. Well, or maybe better not to waste time, but knight f4, attacking the queen. Queen goes here, I go here. Not sure, but okay, let's see. Queen e7, rook d7 will be played. Where's my chat, by the way? Where did I put my chat? Oh, here's my, no, this is not my chat. I definitely had chat and I lost it. Okay, so rook d7 possible. Rook d7 takes. No, it's fine. Here, rook d7. Chat. I closed my chat. Here it is. But it's not working. No, it's working. Okay, queen e3. Queen e3. Knight d3. Knight d3 attacking the rook. Winning the pawn on b2. Winning the pawn on b2. Here, wait. Okay, let's see. So I'm attacking here. By the way, let's see what white is going to play. Oh, that's it. Interesting. Actually, it doesn't matter what white. It matters. Don't suggest move, guys, in chat. It matters because. Okay. Yeah, pawn is hanging, but what if I play this move right now? Queen is trapped, so queen takes, bishop takes, rook takes, king f7. King f7. Yeah, I think that I'll play this move. It's not embarrassing, it just it's a little bit, it will be a little bit unfair if you suggest a good move and I follow your suggestion, or okay, now where to put my knight, to go for this pawn on b2 or not to be greedy and just move back. Maybe I better go back. Takes. The game goes on. Queen. No, I just told the game goes on. we still can continue. Maybe it's a little bit too early because, well, I don't know, knight and rook.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah,
I mean, you're up 2 pawns. Rook and knight
one
against queen.
one pawn,
Not
queen and
so
pawn.
sure.
Yeah, should be
Yeah,
winning, but who knows? We are both in time trouble. So
good
well,
game, good game.
yeah, that was a good game, good opening. Well, I don't know. Now I cannot say much about the opening because I think that everything was fine. C4, why not? I mean, well,
Mm.
the only thing is that you create a isolated pawn on d4, but uh, but but when we have an isolated pawn as in the center, central queen's isolated pawn, queen's isolated pawn. Okay, the isolated pawn in the center, we get a lot of space. Your pieces are very active, so it doesn't mean that white is worse. Actually, my pieces are all on the 7th, 8th ranks. So, well, okay. And my plan is to play against your isolated pawn, try to simplify the position, exchange pieces, and so on, right? So, well, takes it. Maybe this decision is a bit too early. Bishop takes c7. There was no need to take on c7. I mean,
Well, I wanted to play h3, but I guess I didn't.
okay.
To kick out your light squared bishop, I didn't see any other way to remove the pin without, taking with the f pawn.
Okay.
So that was my decision there.
I see. I was thinking about queen b3 move. Not that it's such a... but I have to make a decision. My pawn is hanging. I don't really want to lose it because then c6 will be hanging. So, and I need to make a decision how to protect this pawn. If I play b6, then my pawn on c6 will become a little bit passive. And maybe you can focus on the c file. If I play rook b8, then my rook is maybe a little bit passive. Then maybe you can try to attack my pawn on a7. So, yeah, and also I think a good idea to move your queen and just to leave your rook, protecting the pawn on the same file with my queen. It's not that it's like the only way to play, the best way to play. Maybe there are some other ideas here, but somehow when you took, my bishop, I felt somehow better. Okay, now I have a bit more space for my queen right now. I don't need to think to take your bishop on g3 or not to take. So right now my rooks are connected. I can put my rook on d8. I felt that you helped me to solve some small problems. But okay, h3, I go here, a3, kind of a... Well, during the game I told that I was not actually planning to play knight b4, but at the same time, well, maybe a3, kind of a useful move, can be played.
About this, yeah, it was more of a, I don't know what else to play here, except, maybe just preventing the knight from coming in, but the knight really doesn't do much. Yeah, very, passive, useless move there.
Well, okay, you're also waiting. a3, I improve my rook, knight c to d2.
Yeah, and then somewhere they trapped my queen eventually.
Yeah, somehow your queen got trapped in the middle of the board.
Yeah, I don't. Oh, looking back, I don't like queen e2 at all. Maybe
queen b3
might be an alternative.
Queen b3, I think.
Queen b3.
Yeah, I still can play bishop f7, but if you don't mind, you can always put your queen back to d3, and see what I'm going to do next. I also need, if I want to win, I also need to find a plan. So queen e2, knight f4, queen e7 is also a waste of time because I play rook d7 and queen has to move back. So kind of a waste of time here. But at the same time, well, maybe check, at least winning some time. Check, I go here. If I go here, then maybe just queen c2 can be played. Maybe. Yeah, if I play king h8, I think this is what I was planning to play. 94 probably can be played. 94, because this d3 square is now a little bit weak. I can play there with a bishop, with my knight, so we need to protect it somehow, maybe by playing knight to b3 or knight e4. Knight e4, actually both knight e4 and knight b3. From this square you can move to c5 at some point, if possible. So, well, you played this move, some waste of time, I think. Now you move back, knight d3.
Yeah, 92 is beautiful. Nice move.
I was actually planning to win this pawn on b2. I didn't even see that. Your queen is now trapped. Yeah, rook e2 and now rook e8.
Queen b3.
Yeah, yes. So, yeah, somehow queen b4 probably was a better option. Queen b4 or even queen c5. Queen c5 is no, wait, queen b4 is also not really possible because again of knight d3 move. But okay, knight d3, then there is check, intermediate move. Wait, my computer doesn't like it so much because of rook d5. What if I go give check here? Oh, this check is better for some reason. Okay, well, if I move, then you can move your rook and so on. That's interesting that now, especially when we make all these moves, it feels that it's a little bit more difficult for you to play.
Yeah,
Although,
I mean, I didn't have the greatest time playing it. I didn't feel comfortable with it. But
yeah,
I felt like I was just defending myself. That I saw pawn. But I don't know. Eventually, position collapsed.
If you don't want to, although again, c4 is not such a bad move. I still think that it's not such a bad move. But maybe it was just better to play c3 to have a good pawn structure and not. Just wait a second. This move is possible. Bishop f5 is possible. Queen e2 can be played. But position is equal, I think, in general. So just maybe my pieces are slightly more active, but
also, I didn't realize you had this knight b4 move at the beginning when I played knight f3. So maybe I should consider playing c3 in the future instead of
knight b4.
Knight f3.
Yes, is my is actually the only plan I have in the exchange variation of the French defense. Yes, so my idea is to exchange your probably most active piece, and yeah, well, I don't even know. It is possible to try to move it here, but then bishop f5 will be played, and I'm attacking this pawn, and probably the only move will be knight e3, which is not that great. Okay. Yeah, it is possible to start, I think, with maybe here just to play c3 right now, not to let me play knight b4. But probably you just didn't know that this was my plan, and knight f3.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely
I don't think
normal.
I've seen that before.
Yeah.
I've always played knight f3.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's interesting. Computer actually recommends this knight b4 move as a first line. So.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you for the game.
Thank you for the game. Okay, guys, I'm ready to accept my next challenge, and Let's go. Thank you and good luck. I play with black pieces again. Ooh. All right. Okay. So knight f3. Hello chat, can I play with you guys today? I accept challenges from the students from school, from the Russian chess school. That's not Dina. Yes, everyone knows. No need to no need to shout. So yeah, if you are a student, if you're watching the stream, you can send me a challenge, but first you need to go to school and write your chess.com username in the post I created. And what else? If you want to play but you are not yet a student, you can become by following the link you see right now in chat. We have a 7-day trial, so you can join, you can try everything, you can play a game with me today, and yeah, be part of our community. So let's push d5. I'm not a coach of Dina, definitely I'm not a coach of Dina. I'm a coach in Dina's school. Hi, good day. Hi, how are you? Okay, I'm thinking here, 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 here. Oh, here. Okay. Oh, wait a second. If I go here, you go here. So probably I better go here first. Wait. Thanks, all good working, so cannot join today. Oh, I see. Bit time to time. All right. Bishop takes. Bishop takes. How are you planning? How are you planning to protect your knight? Check. Okay, is there a difference if I play bishop d7 or king f8. Do I need to play king f8 or maybe just bishop d7? Takes. I think that just bishop d7 is enough. Takes. Takes. Knight is still hanging. Okay. Maybe bishop takes, no, bishop takes d2 f3. Bishop takes d2 f3. So no, knight takes d2 was better move. Hello. Can I go here? Bishop c3. Bishop takes, knight takes, rook c2. Rook c2. Knight b4. Knight b5. Better make a luft. What? Pawn is hanging. Okay. It's a little bit looks passive, but okay. I protect my pawn. I have material advantage. I don't need to take a risk. Let's push. Okay, let's exchange queens. Knight can also take. Knight can also take. No. I was expecting queen takes d4. Where is Dina? I don't know. Привет, hello. Welcome to our chat. Maybe this check is not really needed, so quick king f1 is the only move. Okay, let's take one more pawn. White resigns. Yes. Okay. Thank you for the game. I don't know if my opponent is in our chat. I don't see in our school call. No, I think not. So maybe in Twitch. Maybe in Twitch chat. So, what happened here? What happened in our game? Takes. I think that to push d4 and c4 pawns in this order was not quite, because there is always this bishop b4 check, which is probably not such a big problem, but not so good at the same time somehow. So knight takes d4, bishop b4 was possible immediately, but knight d2 or knight c3 can be played. I didn't want to play this move immediately, so just d5 takes. I mean, when you play with black, you know, no problems for black. Okay, bishop b4 check right now, and knight d2 was just a blunder, I'm afraid. But okay, it was still possible to protect. Knight takes d4 was important, I think, to start with this move. Although knight e4 is also a good move. I was thinking that after knight e4, white can put the knight back, protecting this knight, and then bishop g4. Okay, now pin here, so this was also possible. But I decided first to take this knight to make sure that this knight will not protect this one. And here I think it was important, although still not very good, but to take with this pawn, and after knight e4, bishop c1 can be played. And it looks quite bad, but at least white manages to protect this knight on d2. So this move, it doesn't give me much, I think, because queen c2 can be played. Although, wait a second, queen e7. Queen e7, and there is bishop. There is no bishop e2 because it's just checkmate in one. So here white has to play knight e4, but this is of course hopeless. Okay, that's interesting. So opening this file, this diagonal was a risky plan. Maybe first, although maybe there is no difference, play e3 and d4 later, next, or just knight c3. Sorry, or just knight c3. Or first maybe e3, bishop e2 to develop everything, castle, and then play d4. Okay, d4, immediately you get in slightly worse position. Takes, here takes, and well, a critical mistake, blunder, sorry, unfortunately. So, and now you just cannot protect your knight on d2. Castle, takes, back, and I'm piece up, and in general there is no point to continue analyzing this game because white is playing without one minor piece. Okay, so all right, thank you for the game anyway, thank you. I'm ready to accept my next challenge. Let me see who is next. Philip, you are the next, right? 3 + 2, is it not too short? It's okay?
That's fine with me.
It's fine, okay, great. Thanks and good luck. Okay, so this time I play with white. Let's go. Bishop b4, that's interesting. Hello, hello, chat. Okay, let's just develop. Okay. C6. Okay, let's just castle. D5. Very solid pawn structure. I'm thinking about d4 or d3, but when I play d4, I give my opponent e4 square. When I play d3, I'm a little bit passive. Which is probably not a big problem. I don't know, let's play d3 move. Linux on YouTube, hello, how are you? Bishop d7. Bishop d7. Okay, let's find out what black is going to do with his bishop. It's getting quite annoying to play with this bishop on my side of the board. Bishop moves back. Okay, let's fight for some space, at least on the queen side. b5, 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 b5. Okay. I don't like something about this b5 move. What for to play b5? This diagonal can become weak for black at some point. Okay, knight takes b5 can be played, but knight takes b5, knight takes b4, pawn takes, bishop takes. Pawn takes, bishop takes, knight d4, knight moves back. My pawn on b4 will be hanging. But again, I need to fight for some space. My problem is a lack of space. By the way, what about e4 move? e4, here, I go here, takes, fine. Relatively fine. Wait, takes, here, takes. Okay, I don't know. I don't want to calculate a lot. I will just follow my intuition and play e4. I hope that my intuition will not let me down. We'll see. I made my opponent think. It's good. takes. I have to take a6. a6 is very... I think that a6 is a little bit passive in such a position. Guys, don't suggest moves during the game, please. Pawn takes. Okay, I will just make a normal move. I was thinking about knight g5. And now I probably can play knight g5. Can just take and take the bishop. Nice. Can I just take here maybe? Here? And piece up already. Threatening this, threatening this, threatening this and this. Threatening too many things. Thank you for the game.
Sorry, I couldn't resign the chess. The Zoom call was in the way. I was trying to resign.
That's okay. Well, yeah, it's a complicated moment, and seems like I'm threatening too many things at this point. This. So. I think that in general you have a nice position. Yeah, very, very safe with this pawn structure. E4, that's interesting. E4 is recommended even right now. So, okay, I played b4. I decided to get some space, at least to fight for some space on the queen side. b5. Well, first of all, b5 is not a very good move, I think. Even though this pawn right now is protected. Okay, so what was the plan about b5? What was the idea? To stop my pawn?
No, I think I was worried about you pushing your b pawn even further. And so I wanted to create space for myself and eventually push a6. But then I put my knight in the way and hung the pawn. And that's when you pushed e4.
Well, it can work if your opponent doesn't do anything. I mean, your plan b5, a6, yes, you created such a pawn structure, and if white doesn't do anything, then, well, you get a lot of space, and then you can start your pawns, start pushing your pawns. But what I don't like about this move is that even though right now you have this pawn on d5, but at some point this diagonal can become a problem for you because I have bishop. So at some point I will play e4. I will try to break your pawn structure. So by pushing b5, you make this diagonal weak, this one, right? So even if I push b5, I think that I was not even planning to do so, although maybe, well, I don't think that it's a problem if I push, because I don't think that your play is on the queen side. I think that your plan should be probably on the king side, not on the queen side.
Yeah, eventually. Oh, sorry. I was going to bring my bishop to e8 and then be able to bring it to the king side for play, but I didn't have time to do that.
Yeah, so you don't touch your pawns, and imagine how many moves I need to make. 1, like 2, 3, 4 to I don't know, to attack you on the queen side, and you will have you will have time to create some activity, some attack on the king side. Well, not g5 immediately, but maybe h6, g5. So b5 was not needed, I think. So better not to touch this pawn. You played this move. Okay, I go here. Again, I think e4 was possible immediately. I just played this move, knight c6. Yeah, I was thinking about taking on b5, but I didn't really like that when I take, you take, I need to take, you take. Then my pawn on b4 is hanging. If I play knight d4, bishop d7, in general, it's still a good position for me, but I couldn't really evaluate it. Right now, I look at it and I like it. Actually, b5 is a good move. Later, I can probably put my knight to c6, but I decided not to take. And I played e4 immediately. Yes, and then I realized that e4 can be played. So time to counter attack. So yes, and I made you think. And definitely a6 was a very slow move. I think forget about this pawn on b5. Now I think it's not my main goal. I was thinking about maybe even exchanging everything on e4. Maybe takes d4, but probably knight b5 works better right now. And if you play a move like this, I takes queen. Oh, bishop is attacking my rook. Rook can go here. Oh, and it's possible to make some inaccuracy here. d3 can be played, rook c8 can be played, e5 can be played, so you have a protected passed pawn at the center. And you have two bishops relatively active, especially this one. So yeah, but takes and a6 is too slow, right? And now I can do whatever I want. And you have a weakness. I have a lot of ideas. Queen is attacking, bishop is attacking, pawn is weak in the center. Yeah. And everything is hanging right now. So nice. I think not a bad how to say plan. By the way, maybe to take with e-pawn, not with c-pawn, but e-pawn. But then this bishop is looking at this pawn. It's also probably possible to take with e-pawn on d5 instead of c-pawn. Takes here. Bishop d7 is slightly passive, by the way. Maybe bishop d7 is not needed, by the way. So definitely bishop d7 was not needed. What was the plan about bishop? Bishop d7, you were planning to play bishop e8, right? In future.
And eventually bring bishop to the king side, yeah.
But you didn't have time to do that in this game, right? Okay.
No.
And be ready for e5. Maybe at some point it was better to take my knight, and then it's more difficult for me to push e4 without this knight on c3. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point. Thank you.
All right. Bishop takes c3. Yeah, probably bishop takes c3, queen takes c3, just knight c6. Maybe just develop. Rook goes to c8. Then you can probably continue with your plan. So, thank you for the game. All right, I'm ready to accept my next challenge, and okay, Next, thanks and good luck. All right, okay, so d4. Now we have d4. Bishop f4. Okay. So, takes. Taking too early on d6, I think, no? Let's castle. c5. c5, c3, 96. e5, what about e5? Takes. Yeah, I think that e5 is possible. So if pawn takes, knight takes, queen takes, knight f3, bishop, queen c7. Right, okay, knight g4 probably doesn't give me anything. Knight g4, knight f3, or g3, or just knight f3 is fine. All right, okay, maybe there is no need to move my queen back, but I'll do that. Bishop g4, am I not losing anything? Takes 6, takes. Bishop g4. All right. Rook e1. Rook to e1. What? What? It's just a blunder. Queen is hanging, knight is hanging. We have a blunder. Pawn has to take. Hello, Dirky. Hello, hello. Oi. Okay. Thank you for the game. What happened? Why did you help me? Why did you help me to win? E4. How is it possible? It's just a blunder, I'm afraid, in one move. Because the game went well. I'm not an expert in the opening, but I think that to take on d6, when you take on d6 yourself, it's not a mistake, but maybe no, it's definitely not a mistake. It's not even an inaccuracy, but I just think that they don't take on d6. They play bishop g3, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, I can be wrong. Okay, this is not a mistake. Takes. Bishop d3, all is fine. Oh wow, queen b4 actually was possible, but usually I don't like to win such pawns. Although seems like in this position it was possible to do it, not very dangerous. Knight is still on b1, so there is no rook b1 move. Okay, I castled, castle, that's all fine. c5, okay, you go here, that's fine. I develop, you develop, I play e5, I fight for some center. Takes. Knight f3 was possible immediately, probably. But in general, bishop c2 is also a normal move. Although maybe knight f3. So when I move back, what about h3 move? Maybe just h3, not to let me play bishop g4. h3, then rook e1, then, I don't know, queen c2, then try to push e4, somehow like this. So because I will also need to put my bishop somewhere, and probably maybe I will need to spend some time to play h6 and bishop e6, or bishop d7, bishop c6. So I will also need a couple of moves to improve my pieces. Bishop c2 in general that's fine, but I think that maybe it's better to keep this square available for your queen, maybe. Or maybe to keep an option of playing bishop e2 in some case. Anyway, yeah, okay. In general, maybe not too bad. Here, but now there is a problem. You see, now when your bishop is on c2, you cannot play bishop e2. So this is what I was talking about. At least when bishop is here, you can play this move and there is no problem with the spin. But now knight is pinned, unpleasant. h3 can be played, but I will play bishop h5. Pin, annoying. So how to get rid of it? Just by playing g4, but usually it's not, even though it is recommended by the ancient, but to push pawn from your king on the king side, it can be dangerous, right? So rook e1, rook a to d8, and just a blunder in one move, I'm afraid. Well, you see, even computer recommends bishop d3 to move bishop back to e2 to protect the knight on f3 and to get rid of this pin, right? So bishop on c2, even bishop e2 is slightly better, or just knight f3, you win time, and then you have time to push h3, and now it's fine. Bishop g4 is not possible, I think. The game goes on. Then you can plan to play c4 or e4 at some point. You have to prepare for this push, for this or this one. So yeah, in general, it's normal position. The game is over, I'm afraid. So thank you for the game. Thank you. Okay, I'm ready to accept my next challenge. And who's next? Jackie. Okay, I don't see a challenge. No, This, no. I don't remember. Is it someone from our school? Guys, don't forget to send your challenges.
That looks like it could be me, Rice F2.
Sorry. Sorry?
It's Barry, Rice F2, I think, maybe? That
Oh.
challenge?
Guys, I checked your names in my post in school. Where do you write your
I didn't put my name in a list.
better to do this so I know what your name,
Okay.
nickname, username, okay?
It's Barry. I can do that now if you want.
Yeah, please.
Okay, sure. You can go to someone else if you need to.
Mhm. Mhm. All right, okay. Challenges. I need your challenges. Aziz, maybe you can be the next. 5 minutes? No increment? Are you sure?
Sorry.
No, it's okay. I mean, for me, okay. For you?
Yeah, let me resend it.
Okay. Thank you and good luck. Let's go.
Yeah, good luck.
Thank you. Okay, so next game. I play with white. Okay. All right. So let's see. Okay, let's go this move. All right. Time is running. More than 1 hour of this stream. Passed already. So. Bishop d7 looks slightly passive, maybe, no? Queen c8, maybe the plan. Okay, let's castle. Castle, yeah, it's good. h6. Not to let me play bishop g5, probably. Not sure that I was planning to play bishop g5, but maybe bishop g5 was possible. So I don't know what to play, a3 or b3. b3, bishop b2. Maybe I can put my pieces this way, because I think that if I play a3, a5 will be played definitely. Oh, rook b8 looks. I know. Okay, I know what's the plan of black, but rook b8. Knight g6. Okay. Black is thinking. Black is thinking. Knight c2 e7, okay. What if I play this move? A little bit risky. What if I play this move? Knight e5, this is not a problem, I can push this pawn. The only thing I don't like about this move is that I will open diagonal for this dark squared bishop, which is probably not a big deal. What if I push this pawn? I don't know. I don't really like a f4 move. I don't really like the f4 move, but I will play it. Okay, let's see. Justice Undercover sent gold coin for 10 jewels. Thank you. f5. I was expecting this move. Let me just click here. Also looks a bit ugly for black, I think, blocking his open pieces, but at the same time stopping my f pawn. So maybe now, but at the same time I get under control this e5 square, so maybe now I can play d5, knight to d4, and so on. Let's see. h6. Okay. Are you on Lichess? I am on Lichess. I just don't play much on Lichess. c5. No. c5 is bad. No, c5 is a bad move. Completely. Okay, I think that even if I take, maybe it's still better for me, because bishop cannot take. Knight takes is not very good. Knight will play. I will play knight e5. B takes c6 possible, and maybe the best move for black. But if I don't take en passant at all, then this bishop is completely blocked. I'm just thinking about knight e6 move. Knight e6, bishop has to take, pawn takes. I have a very strong pawn on e6. Rook f6 should not be a problem for me, I think. Or maybe it can be a problem for me. So, knight e6, to play or not to play? I can just put my knight back, but then where to win? How to win? Okay, let's go. Let's see. I mean, let's see. Yeah. c6. Great pawn. I hope that I will not lose it. Well, knight takes b6, queen takes b6, queen takes here. Possible or not? Not possible. Rook d8, and my queen will be trapped. What else? Moreover, I don't really want to exchange my good knight for this bishop. I don't know. I mean, do you have such positions when you feel, when you know that your position is better, but you cannot find a winning continuation? Hello, Sasha. Hello. Hello, Rustam. What do you think about Magnus' performance in Norway chess? Well, usually I don't know, usually he plays usually he plays very well in general, and I think that when he plays in Norway, he's always he's always winning those tournaments. But this time, well, something didn't go well for him, which is fine. I mean, he cannot win all the tournaments, right? Also, who knows, maybe it's the beginning of the end. Hi, Finvar. He had a slow start but came back later. But just because also it's such a format of the tournament. When they win, they get 3 points, right? So just one win and the situation changes completely. I think no one expected Prague to win the tournament. But he, if I'm not mistaken, he managed to win 4 games in a row, right? Did great. I'm glad for Prague, because I think that he played in the candidates tournament, right? Is it safe to take this pawn? This can become my weakness later. It's a little bit dangerous to take this pawn. Yeah, I think it will give Prague a big boost, because everyone was talking about Gukesh and other talented players, but not about. But it seems like everyone forgot about him. And well, wait, this pawn will be hanging if I take. I win this pawn. So if I take here, and then I take here, and then take back. Okay, let's see. I have 20 seconds on my clock. And what if I take right now here? Maybe it's a little bit risky plan. But I take one pawn, I take second pawn. Queen takes here. Okay. Oh. Okay, what if I go here? 20 seconds. I mean, this is hanging, this is hanging. This is possible. This is possible. Here, I can go here maybe, or I can go here. Who knows? All right, let's go for this position. Maybe Sarah with a surprise win too. But why surprise win? Why surprise win? Because she finished second in the candidates tournament. Maybe Sarah, I think, is not it's not such a big surprise. What I don't like about this position is that we have opposite colored bishops. But I have a super strong passed pawn. How many pawns I have? 6, 5, 6, 5. I'm pawn up. I'm going to win one more pawn right now. And I also have a protected passed pawn. Last couple of weeks I was teaching my students to sacrifice in exchange. I was thinking of about sacrificing in exchange, but maybe I can win the game without sacrificing anything for now. Так, not to put my king on duck square. I think that's important. That is quite important. Okay. And not to lose on time. This is also important. Nepo just got a huge loss. Yeah, well, Nepo lost. What is happening to him? I didn't see his game. I'll need to see his game. Today, quite a very strong tournament started in Uzbekistan, Masters, Challengers, and in the Masters tournament we have Nepo, we have a couple of players. My time. Oh. Yeah, e7 on the next move. Wow. Thank you for the game. Okay.
Thank you for the game.
Very, very, very nice. So, well, I think that I got some advantage in the opening because I have space. I have all control in the center. All right. Black is still slightly passive. I didn't like a 4 move, and yes, this is not a very good move according to the engine. I was just curious to to check. Looks not quite right. I cannot even explain why I don't like this move, but something is not quite right about it. But your f5 move also not quite correct. Also cannot explain why. It's just you try to stop my f pawn, but by playing f5 you block your bishop. You take some space from your pieces, from your minor pieces, and you create a weak square
actually,
here.
I worried that you push your pawn and attack my knight, so that's why.
At the moment, f5 is not. I'm not threatening to play f5 right now, because you have knight and bishop protecting the square. I can only try to prepare, but how to prepare? Let's say if I play queen d3, then maybe bishop f5 can be played. If I play g4, then maybe knight h4 can be played. And if I play g4, by the way, then maybe f5 will be not that bad. So you are just waiting for now. You also need to think how to improve your bishop. So that's why maybe c6 move is suggested by the ancient. c6 maybe followed by d5 at some point, or bishop c7 first. Yeah, it's definitely more difficult for black to find a plan because you don't have space. But somehow,
yeah, my bishops they were awful in the game.
But by playing f5, you create a weak square here. So when I push d5, yes, I open diagonal for your bishop, but I have no pieces here at the moment, no king, so fine. But now it is my goal, this e6 square. a6, I go here. c5 also looked quite bad for a couple of reasons.
Here I know that I'm blocking my bishop, but I just wanted to close the position and somehow, yeah, but I know that it was a mistake. Yeah. After that, my bishop was terrible.
I think that even if I was thinking about a couple of moves, like knight f6, this is the move I played, knight e6. If I take en passant, it's also fine for me. Or even if I just move my knight back. If I move my knight back, yes, your bishop will be closed, restricted, but the only thing is that it's difficult for me to find a plan right now where to play, how to get to this square. That's why knight e6, you have to take. Now I have this square, I have a strong pawn. I was a little bit afraid that you can attack it, but I I had a feeling that I need to be able to protect it with my queen, with my rook. My knight will be on d5. So here, queen h5 is probably useless actually. I don't know what I was doing there. This move, I play here, takes. Yeah, so I have to move back. I don't want to exchange right now. Here, I was a bit afraid to take this pawn. Maybe it's okay, but I thought, okay, not running away. So I go here, c4, and now I take. Yeah, attacking the rook, taking on c4. So if queen takes my queen, bishop takes b2, and 2 pawns up. Bishop f6, bishop d8. I'm afraid that just all your pieces are very passive right now. And yes, and then we go for this position. I'm winning one more pawn. Should be winning, even though we have opposite colored bishops, but with such a pawn, should be winning for me. Here, one more pawn is hanging. Well, here it's difficult for me to suggest a good plan for black, because I have too many pawns on the king side. Just my goal is to push them carefully. So probably somewhere in the opening, starting
I
from
guess
the opening.
F5 was not correct, right?
Well, F5, but not quite correct, but maybe something has to be done in the opening not to get such, in order not to get such position. First of all, probably, I don't know, maybe not to take, but just play bishop b6. Keep this tension, continue with f5, castle f5, you have some space, at least you push your pawns. What to do? And if I push d5, okay, you go back. But here you have some play. Your pawn chain shows you the direction of your attack. And you will improve this knight later. Too many slow moves, h6, rook b8. It tells that black doesn't really know what to do. Maneuvering. So, yeah. Maybe bishop d7 also makes not much. I don't know. Also, if you play bishop d7, so what was your plan? To play queen c8 later? Probably.
Probably, yeah. But it's just automatically, I just put it there.
No, if automatically, if you just want to develop your bishop this way, it's
yeah, it's better to put like
it's better to, I think, keep your bishop on c8. On c8 it's even better than on d7, because on d7 you block your queen. Well, if you get a chance to push d5 at some point, you better keep this chance. But with your bishop on d7, no chance. I can only understand if you want to play queen c8, trying to exchange my light squared bishop.
Oh, actually, I missed this one. Yeah, I played the queen c8.
So, but I prepared. I played h3.
Yeah, because usually I try to exchange the bishops when they put like how to say, diagonal. The way that you put your bishop. So I try to exchange like in this way. I put the queen to c8, then I back the bishop.
Okay.
But I miss it. Yeah.
Yeah, too many slow moves. Bishop d7, a slow h6, rook b8. Yeah, f5. So.
Yeah, this move was so horrible. c5.
Yeah, c5, f5, c5.
f5, c5. All fives.
All fives. h6, a6, h6, c5, f5. Yeah. Okay. All right. Thank you. Thanks for the game.
Thank you for the game. Yeah.
Okay, guys, I'm ready to accept my next challenge. I know that you are waiting. So, and okay, French defense, right? Okay, thank you and good luck. Okay. Oh, we are not going to play French defense, unfortunately. So. Oh no, we are going to play the French defense. How can I play you guys? I accept challenges from the students from the Russian chess school today only, and yeah, so I know that they are waiting. There are still some students waiting for their turn, so so sorry, I cannot accept challenges from viewers. White is thinking. Queen takes. Knight e6, attacking the queen. Okay, so I don't know, let's go here. Bishop takes, pawn takes. Can I go here? White is thinking. Castle. All right. Okay. White is still thinking. Okay. Possible. Possible. All right, let's go. Okay, unfortunately my plan with bishop c5 didn't work. Bishop c5, knight d4 can be played. So, okay, what to do? We will find a new plan. Pawn can take. Well, pawn takes, bishop takes. Knight takes, rook takes. Bishop a3. Bishop a3. Maybe if pawn takes, bishop a4, attacking the knights. Maybe I can play bishop b4 can be played. Bishop b4, rook moves. Okay, what I'll play this move? Knight d4, knight d4, for example. Knight takes, knight takes. Bishop takes b4, and I want to castle. I still need to castle. This knight moves to d4. Well, also possible. Okay, well, takes here, takes, knight takes. Knight takes. What if I go here? Takes. What about something like queen c3 move? No, queen c3 is not good. What if I take this way? How to increase video quality because I'm missing to see a beautiful game. Bishop takes, knight takes. Knight has to take, I believe. Knight takes. Now what? Bishop takes before. I have bishop takes before. Bishop takes before. Knight takes before. Rook takes. Bishop a3. No. Rook c8 can be played, for example. Also rook c8, knight d4. Okay, let's just play bishop e7. I don't like this move, but I still can play knight h6, attacking this pawn on g4. For queen c3 and you know, rook b1. Castle. I want to castle. I want to connect my two rooks and play rook c8. Knight h6 or knight h4. Let's play knight h4. Bishop c5, but there was pawn on b4. There is always pawn on b4. Oh, what a plan. Very complicated. But maybe possible. We can check later. Seems like I'm winning on time. So, thank you for the game. Okay, well, I don't know. Are you in our chat? My student is my opponent is in chat or not? I don't see. I don't see. No, seems like not. Okay, well, All right, well, very good play. Definitely not 200 rated. Maybe just because never played BLITZ, probably. So let's see from the very beginning. Okay, all is good, all is fine in general. Maybe not the best opening, but still okay, because I still don't know the level of my opponent, of my student. Knight f3, okay, I develop castle, early castle, this is all good. Knight f5, queen f2, a little bit dangerous square probably for the queen, but bishop c5 is not possible. I played queen a5, creating this threat of bishop c5 move, c3. Now if bishop c5, there is knight d4. There is a question in chat. Can I ask why not bishop f8 to c5, attacking the queen early in the game? For example, this was a moment when it was possible to play bishop c5, but there is knight d4 move, so protecting the queen. That's why I decided not to play, although maybe it was possible to play, maybe good to play so I developed my bishop with a tempo, winning some time, but I played this move. Seems like not the best. b4, move my queen back. Knight to a3. Okay, knight goes to a3. Not the best square for the knight. So c5, knight c2, also okay. Knight a3 with a plan to play knight c2, protecting both d4 and b4 squares. Takes. I didn't want to take. Oh wow, that's interesting. Computer is recommending to take with the rook on b4. I even didn't think about this move. I was thinking only about bishop takes b4, but I didn't really like that knight takes b4, rook takes b4, and maybe bishop a3, and then I will not be able to castle. So I played this move here. Takes. Again, rook takes b4 is recommended. I really wanted to castle, connect my rooks. So here, castle finally, g4 here, okay. And when I played a5, unfortunately, my opponent lost on time. So, but position is equal, is even slightly better for white, according to the engine. So, seems like white actually managed to solve all the problems. Maybe the pawn structure is not the greatest, but a lot of space, active knight, and yeah, well, some chances for both players. Okay, seems like I had a chance in the opening, but you know, to get and I got a good position in the opening, but maybe I underestimated my opponent and played a series of not a very good move. I was not very happy with queen a5 move. Just created kind of a trap. Yeah, for my opponent, but my opponent protected well. Okay, thank you. Thanks for the game. Let me see. I'm going to accept my next challenge. Well, 5 minute rated. It's not very good to play a rated game without increment. Okay, let's do that. Let's play so we don't waste time. I just clicked to accept and it disappeared for some reason. Let me refresh. Так, I need to close this. Guys, Barry, could you send me challenge one more time? Yeah, please. Thank you. Thanks. Okay, let's go. Good luck. Okay, guys, I will try to accept all challenges today, so don't worry. Right. So we continue. I continue. Here. Oh, I forgot to check your line with queen c3, rook b1, bishop c5, b takes c5, and rook takes b1. Okay. Okay, bishop f4, bishop f4, bishop f4, bishop f4. How to play? How to play after bishop f4? Can I just take this pawn? Maybe this is a pawn. Pawn takes pawn. Okay, we'll see. Hello, Strannik on YouTube. Hi, what's your FIDE rating? Oh, I lost a couple of rating points again, unfortunately. Not too high. 1950 or something like this. Castle. Maybe slightly lower. Develop. Okay, well, I can win one more pawn. Takes, take on d4. Let's take on d4. b3. Okay. We had a raid, sorry, like I saw, but at the same time I was analyzing the game. Thank you very much for the raid. Welcome all raiders. I know that it's late, but better late than never. So, oi, knight. Okay. Okay. Good move. Smothered. Where? Good move. I'm a little bit worried about the back rank. I better push my H pawn. Oi! It was protected. Oi! Thank you for the game.
Thank you so much.
Thanks. Okay. So let's see. Bishop f4. Bishop f4 is probably the first inaccuracy, kind of inaccuracy. I think because seems like you're just losing pawn in the center of the board, right? It's better to, I don't know, you can push, you can take, you can play bishop g5. There are different ways to play. Maybe the easiest is just to take and play kind of exchange variation of the French defense. Bishop f4. Now I just take your pawn. Knight takes, pawn takes. Okay, you develop, I develop, you go here. Okay, castle, castle, knight c6. All right, I play knight c6, I create a threat. I want to take on f4 and then win your pawn on d4. It was probably better to play something like c3 move. So if I take, this pawn on d4 is protected. Or maybe to take first, let's say queen takes, or maybe even pawn takes, but pawn takes, maybe it's not so bad, or queen takes, and then you play c3 move. And good pawn structure, everything is protected, the game goes on. A3 is very slow, too slow. I mean, I'm not planning to put my knight or bishop to b4, so A3 is kind of, you know, this useless moves in this, especially in this position. So takes, I'm winning one more pawn. B3, okay, queen goes here. This is, I'm afraid, a mistake. This is a blunder, this is a serious blunder. I'm attacking your knight. You need to protect it. Be careful. Every time when your opponent makes a move, stop and think what your opponent wants. So, okay, I play here. Look what your opponent wants. Is something, are all my pieces protected? Are all my pawns protected or not? If not, then time to make a decision to exchange, to protect. So, okay, then you develop. This is all fine. Again, I play a move. I put some pressure here. Time to stop and think what I want. C3 is a good move. You create a good pawn chain. Here, takes. I'm winning one more pawn. Bishop is b3. Okay, fine. Queen f6. Probably you just missed that fact that your knight was hanging f3 and you're losing one more piece, unfortunately. Takes here. Rook e1 is a good move. Rook g1 is slightly passive. Maybe I don't know, queen e2, let's say. You need to put your rook on the open file. And by playing queen e2, you also protect your bishop on c4. We don't want to damage our pawn structure, so this is like fine. Then rook goes here. Maybe push e5, not to let me, you know, develop my bishop easily. So here I take. Now you have a bad pawn structure. I push, I open diagonal for my bishop. This is a good active move. Queen d5, here, okay, creating certain threats, maybe. I go here, you take. This is good. Rook on the 7th rank. And unfortunately, this is, well, another mistake because my pawn was protected.
Didn't see that.
Yeah, well, okay, yeah. Watch your opponent's threats. Rule number 4 in our list of 10 basic rules every chess player should know. Very important. Not to reduce at least the number of mistakes we make. We always need to think for our opponent. When our opponent makes a move, what is his plan, right? And double check everything, every move. Okay, good game. Thank you.
Thank you. Good game.
Okay, so seems like probably my last game. Thank you and good luck. All right. Very tough opponent. Basic rules. Hello, Alexandra. Hello, hello. Hello, Alexandra. Hello, Vano. I think you missed a mate with your knight. I don't know. Don't think so. Oh, I think that we played something like this. We played something like this, and we're going to have some theory right now, which I don't remember. Okay, let's go. I think my opponent played e4 last time. Good luck, thank you. How do I play? You need to become a member of our school to play. I knew that. I knew that white will play e4, and I don't remember that. Again, I don't remember how exactly I need to play in this position. Definitely not d5, I think, but c5. c5. Oh, okay, let's go. Maybe it's just possible to play d6. No, d6 also not good. d6, I'm probably losing. Losing to queen a4. I just wanted to say to students that Dina started already her weekly live game review lesson. So if you want to join it, please don't miss this lesson. She has already started. Okay. I want to castle. Pawn Match Destroyer, hello, good morning. Hi, new here watching because this looked like an interesting stream. Good luck. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you, thank you. My queen side is not developed. Okay. Queen takes. D5 is not possible. I was thinking about queen c7, but e5 is possible. Maybe I'll play d6, but honestly I don't really like this move. Okay. Okay. Nice. If you stop spamming, she might. Uh-oh. She's always like this, seriously. Plays. I mean, I play seriously. How else? How should I play? Not seriously. Don't really like f6 move, but I want to protect my pawn. I don't like that my pawn on e6 is now weak, but I think that at the moment my opponent cannot attack it. So yes, completely different person without makeup. Hi all, hello. Takes. I can be wrong, but I think that it's not a very good move. What for to give open file to your opponent that easily? You need to fight for it. Now the question is what to do next. If I want to win, how to win? Queen e3. How to get rid of my bad bishop on b7? Maybe it's not bad. Maybe it's not too bad. Takes. Yeah, well, my opponent is in time trouble. So I need to improve my bishop somehow. No, this is not hanging because his bishop is hanging. Okay. Queen d4 is possible. Queen d4 is possible, but I don't know if it is good for me. I don't know. Let's see if it is good for me. No, don't close the position. How am I going to win? I'm thinking about g4 move, but I don't think that it works. It's also possible to lose if you try too hard to win. Scary. A little bit scary. It's a little bit scary. No, definitely, I'll definitely not win it. But I have a chance to lose it. By the way, Passed on. Maybe queen, not queen. Bishop, 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 b3. Ooh. This is dangerous. Oh, wow. Actually, it's nice. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm not able to calculate. Very fast. I mean, D2, E2, there are some stalemate ideas. Oh no! Oh no! Don't tell me that I'm losing right now. I completely missed this move. Oh my God. Ah! Bishop e4. No way. No, 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 no. Oh my God. I resign. I was hoping to win, but no. I was sure that I was winning in the end, but I was not planning to win. Wow, nice end of the game. Nice game. What did I do wrong? Oh my God, I didn't have time to calculate here, and I was afraid to make I was afraid not to win, but to that you will get a chance to create a stalemate at this point, and I moved my king to e4, and only when I moved my king to e4, I realized that there is this idea. Bishop to d5. So. Okay, wow. D2, king goes here. Oh, wait a second. Just like this? It was winning actually that easily.
Yeah, it was winning.
Yeah, just push and no problems. Why did I think that you have some, I don't know, some, maybe, I was thinking to push e2.
No, it was a mistake. Bishop h5.
H5, yeah, and then maybe this, and if I take it stalemate, if I give check, you go here, and just be what?
Yeah, no way.
No, bishop c6 is winning. Bishop c6 is winning, but well, I couldn't find this move.
No. In that case.
I'm threatening to give. Oh, wait a second. If you put queen, I just take it and then I just come back. Hmm.
I can play bishop. No, I can play bishop d3. You need to take the bishop.
So we're here.
Yeah.
Bishop d3. Oh, wait. That's also nice. If I take queen and
stalemate.
And stalemate, and I have to take your queen and stalemate. But computer is saying bishop f3 is winning, bishop f3 is winning, and queen. Anyway,
wins too. Okay.
I didn't find this. I didn't find this win. I've made a mistake. E2 right now. E2 here. King f3. Oh. Oh, and king f2. Okay, so I have time to put my queen. Okay, I made all possible mistakes. And when king c2, bishop e4.
Sorry, I believe you were cooked with playing other games naturally. So it's
okay, but that was the most interesting game.
Yeah, but I had the edge at the start. The game was a bit complicated at the end but at start I had the edge. But anyway, okay.
Yeah.
Nice game.
Nice
Thank
game.
you.
Very, very good game. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye. So, all right. Nikki is still here in this call. Dina has her live game review lesson right now. Don't miss it. So, all right. And I'm going to close this call. Okay. So thanks so much for joining. Also a bit late. We couldn't play a game. Maybe next time. So I'm going to finish this call and for everyone. And okay. And all right. So thank you very much, everyone. Dina's channel, thank you very much for everyone for watching. My YouTube channel, thank you so much for watching. And hello. And yes, I think that I will finish the stream. So, okay, guys, thanks. And see you next week, next Sunday. Bye.